Named after the Roman god of the underworld and boasting blue skies, red snow, mountains as towering as the Rockies, 5 moons, and an endearing underdog reputation, Pluto has easily been one of the world's favorites for years now. Until recently, when it proved there's more to it than we previously thought with NASA's terrifying new discovery. Pluto, the dwarf planet, the underdog, it's home to mind-boggling volcanoes, and not your average ones that spit molten rock and gases. No, these are cryovolcanoes, ones that spew ice and have the potential to change life as we know it. But what did the Horizon spacecraft discover? And what is the new terrifying data they have captured that no one has ever seen before? Well, let's find out. At the time, New Horizons soared 7,800 kilometers above Pluto's surface. It found mountains, which are to be expected, some flat plains, and even an atmosphere, albeit a thin one. Why is this shocking? Prior to this, for decades, Pluto was thought to be an icy blue world. Now, it's dynamic. Now, this new insight has changed everything we know about it. Pluto is home to structures unlike anything else we have in our solar system. Its collection of dome-shaped ice volcanoes that, by all appearance, are apparently still active. A bit of an introduction to Pluto is necessary. Located in the Kuiper Belt, a sort of donut-shaped area of icy bodies that lie beyond Neptune's orbit, it, along with other icy objects, is referred to as Kuiper Belt objects, or KBOs, or TNOs. Everyone remembers the moment Pluto lost its place as the 8th planet and was relegated to dwarf planet status back in 2006. Or at least they've seen the memes about it. This happened because the International Astronomical Union had announced a new definition for what makes a planet, well, a planet. Poor Pluto didn't fit the criteria, falling short in one of the requirements. Another thing about Pluto is that it's hilariously small, with a diameter of around 1,400 miles, which is around 2,380 kilometers. It's smaller than our moon, exactly 2/3 its width. Nay, it's even smaller than the US, about half its width. Pluto orbits more than 3.6 billion miles, 5.8 billion kilometers away from the Sun. That's 40 times farther than Earth's orbit, hence the icy blue frost giant reputation, minus the giant part. A day on it lasts 153 hours, or 6 Earth days. We do share one thing with Pluto, and that's our age. Pluto is believed to have formed around 4.5 billion years ago, similar to Earth and other planets in our solar system. It, however, stands out with its moon, one so large called Charon that it appears that it and Pluto orbit each other like a twin planet. It's a cold, icy world, there is no arguing that. Pluto has an average temperature of negative 387 degrees Fahrenheit. For Celsius users, that's negative 232 degrees. We knew that, but we never knew it was home to ice volcanoes. A new photo analysis of the InSight from New Horizons revealed a baffling, bumpy region. It looks like nothing else on the planet, and again, like nothing else in our solar neighborhood. A lot of this information was revealed by study author Kelsey Singer, who's a senior research scientist at the Southwest Research Institute in Boulder, Colorado. This bumpy area is located southwest of what's called the Sputnik Planitia ice sheet, a sheet that stretches over an ancient impact basin 621 miles across. Several volcanic domes dot the place. 2 stood out in particular, the Wright Mons and Picard Mons. On its own, Wright Mons is around 13,123 to 16,404 feet tall and spans over 93 miles. It's believed that it's the cosmic result of multiple volcanic domes merging, which has resulted in it looking nothing like any volcano we've ever seen. If we were to compare it to something of ours, its volume is similar to the Mauna Loa volcano in Hawaii, one of Earth's largest volcanoes. Meanwhile, Picard Mons towers for over 22,965 feet and spans 139 miles. What other similarities do these ice, or should we say cryovolcanoes, have in common with Earth's volcanoes? Our shield volcanoes are built from the accumulation of lava. To picture this, imagine Hawaii's volcanoes instead of eruption-prone ones like the Vesuvius, which caused the historic Pompeii incident. So shield volcanoes form from liquid lava. Well, Pluto has the exact same opposite. Some of the domes are believed to be the result of a merge into an ultimate mega mountain created by ice volcanoes. The exact cryovolcanoes on Pluto are new territory for scientists. However, that said, ice volcanoes aren't that much of an alien concept. Cryovolcanoes have been spotted on Jupiter's moon Europa, on Neptune's on Triton, and on Saturn's moon Enceladus and Titan. Even another dwarf planet, Ceres, which is in the asteroid belt, has cryovolcanoes. Despite this, they aren't like the ones on Pluto. Differentiating them are temperature, atmospheric pressure, and a drastically different mix of icy materials. Plus, volcanoes form by moving material from the subsurface and up to the surface, which carves new terrain. They may have ended up as mountains, but they don't have that characteristic caldera at the top. Most notably, Pluto is different due to one goosebumps-worthy fact. It's more geologically alive. The ice volcanoes, by all means, appear to either be active or have been active relatively recently. Keyword relatively. The absence of impact craters also points to this theory. Up until now, it was believed that Pluto didn't have interior heating, which is obviously needed to form angry, violent, lava-spewing volcanoes. This new discovery shows that the interior has more residual heat than we previously thought. For the cryovolcanoes to have formed, there would have been multiple eruption sites and several episodes, the most recent probably being around 100 to 200 million years ago. And yes, geologically speaking, that's young. Let's picture it. Imagine yourself standing on the surface of Pluto or watching what's happening on a news green screen. What would a cryovolcano eruption look like? As you would expect, it's nothing the world has ever seen. Already, most of Pluto's surface consists of ice, and the temperatures vary in the negative hundreds and dramatically below water's freezing point. If liquid water, or at least something resembling it fluidity-wise, it would manifest as magma on Earth. After an eruption, it would rise to the surface and harden into something solid. Along with the mind-boggling concept of molten water ice, the cryovolcanoes would also spew methane and nitrogen as gases. Appearance-wise, it will be all kinds of wacky. All that mix would look like a slushy substance, ice and water combining into a toothpaste-like consistency as it's ejected from a volcano vent and onto Pluto's icy surface. According to Singer, the study author, Pluto's icy surface wouldn't allow liquid water to remain liquid for long. As a result, the materials we will flow will also resemble silly putty or ketchup, which, while more solid than water, will still flow. Back in 2015, when New Horizons did its flyby by this bumpy region, the scientists behind the monitors didn't technically see any current cryovolcano activity. But it's not like New Horizons stuck around for long. Scientists were only able to observe the area for around a day. It's well within the realm of possibility that ice volcanoes on Pluto are a very active thing. If nothing else, take a look at Earth's volcanoes. It's not like they erupt every single day. Some stay dormant for hundreds of years and then become active again. That brings us to a not only scientific question, but an existential, puzzling one. Why is this terrifying? Why would the farthest dwarf planet from the Sun pose a shift in our reality? Here are the facts. Pluto was once home to a subsurface ocean. The undisputed presence of these ice volcanoes suggests that the ocean is still there. More than that, liquid water can actually be close to the surface. And thanks to the newly raised theory that Pluto has a warmer interior than we thought, Pluto's habitability comes into the equation. Liquid water equals life. This proposes these follow-up questions. Could there be life on Pluto, even if it's nothing like any life forms we're familiar with? Or could we, as humans, someday inhabit Pluto as our own? According to Singer, we, along with any sort of organisms trying to survive on Pluto, would have to overcome tons of infinitely hard challenges. After water, we need nutrients. Any organism on Pluto would need to acquire a source of continual nutrients. And if the ice volcanoes are still active or episodic, that means that the heat and water situation shifts on Pluto, which doesn't exactly spell a stable environment to survive, let alone thrive. Until more information is revealed, Pluto remains a geological anomaly. If you take a deep look at it, you will find that not many areas resemble each other. Some are totally different. Scientists liken it to pieces of a puzzle you would never be able to fit together. And that's a wrap on NASA's terrifying new discovery on Pluto. Do you think there's more to Pluto than meets the eye? Could this be the start of something new? Let us know your theories below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications to get alerted every time we upload a new video. Bye!